This is Caster's Trap, a game made by TheOdie. And the main reason I want to play this is because TheOdie played one of my games an age and a half back. And I wish to return that. Let me adjust the size here a little bit. Yeah, and like they got it's a remake too of the same name actually. Because they had made another game in VX Ace. And this one has a lot of improvements over it. Not that I've played that game, mind you. It's more that I watched TheOdie's video on it about how this was a remake, so yeah. It's got custom assets, it's got I think like mostly custom music. They might have like found some asset packs for it, but I wanted to check it out. This game contains flashing screens and images that may not be suitable for those with epilepsy or otherwise photosensitive conditions. And contains scenes of violence, blood, and psychological horror. Players can experience disturbing cartoon imagery, jump scares, and unsettling situations. Viewer discretion is advised. Contains an autosave feature. Look for this symbol on the top left corner to denote an autosave has been made. I also like that there's like a little custom cursor here as well, but you don't really need it. There is a cabin in the woods, and nobody else in the village knows that it is there. Cabin? Like you had a dream. What? Where were we last night? We did go a bit deeper than usual, but others would have seen it too. You sure you didn't just imagine things? I knew we shouldn't have left you, or left ahead of you. Oh, I guess it's like supposed to be your friend talking? It's annoying. Everyone thinks it's because... Leave him alone. I'm sure it's because his grandfather passed recently. Yeah, but wouldn't ignoring it only make things worse? But it was there. It was clearly there. See, I absolutely filled my freezer with toffee apple pie. Oh, Raven, I am fucking jealous. Son, come here. Just to be certain, this wasn't something you and your grandfather came up with, correct? Funny. Maybe we can let this go. He and my father were close after all. At least he's interacting again. And yet the cabin was gone the next day. But how could that have been possible? They only make them at Halloween, so gotta stock up. Oh. Awesome. You're gonna have them for the rest of the season. Really, dude? You brought us back here again to look at twigs? Well, we're here. How about we play some more of Manhunt instead? I'm down. It beats staring at trees. Something must have happened. Could there have been a secret hiding in these woods? A secret of me eating this piece of chocolate. You think there's some ancient secret hidden in this village? Not really something I would know. Well, there's my wife's cooking. Certainly some ancient secret there. And not the good kind either. But why that night? What was special about it? Hey dude, you still looking for the invisible cabin? If you're going to start rumors, you should come up with a monster instead. What about a tall and slender guy without a face? Oh, and what if he wore a suit? Ha. Dude, that's dumb. You know what would be cool? Wolf people. Wolf people. You still getting tucked into bed at night? Oh yeah? Says the guy who dresses up like a bloodsucker every Halloween. They're trying to help. But this isn't about coming up with some rumor. Creature of the night? The person who transforms under the full moon? That night. Could it really? It was a full noon. Full noon, yes. It's high noon! It was a full moon night. And tonight... You want to go back in the woods tonight? Kinda last minute, man. Not to mention we have that 1,000 words essay due in the morning. You still haven't finished that, dude? That takes like 3 hours tops to write. Come on. No way, dude. That hike took us forever. Besides, those trails were awful. Sorry, even if our assignments weren't due tomorrow, you know I can't go out on a school night. Oh, so they're like in high school? So be it. Son, no. This is getting out of hand. You're certainly not going out tonight. I know things haven't been the same since he left us. Don't forget, he was my father too. Trust me, I miss him as much as you do. What, did Grandpappy have a love for the supernatural? That's how it is. And this is not about him. This is about... It's just about the cabin. Also, it takes 3 periods to make an ellipses. But that's like an exceedingly minor nitpick. Castor's Trap. Dun dun dun. I like how the main character's got this giant honking flashlight. Where to start? Okay, maybe it's not like a big honking one, but it's still pretty decently sized. Odd fireplace. Examine it! Sitting on the shelf is a vase holding a twig, some silver-colored rocks, and a basket with more twigs. A kettle hangs above some firewood in the open pit. It doesn't seem like the firewood has been used. These silver-colored rocks might hold some value. Just yoinked them. What's this? A book on a tree stump. What a strange choice of decor. Hey, some people like that, man. That torch can see into the future. Yeah, it's a really good one. Let's see. The open page shows what looks like a rough sketch on one side and an array of symbols on the other. Flipping the pages reveals more of the same symbols. Could this be some sort of foreign, or perhaps ancient language? The page with the image could be worth investigating. Just dripped out, I guess. Musty stench coming from these old books. The writing seems to be of some strange language. Sack feels hardened, as if molded to whatever it had contained inside. Nothing a box cutter won't fix. A gem deep inside the barrel. Oh! On top of it rests a spider with a red hourglass symbol on its abdomen. The image of your friends trying to dog dare each other up to the quintuples and beyond comes to mind. Maybe it'll leave on its own. I mean, if there's already a web in there, not likely. This barrel's half full of water. It's likely to have sat around for some time. Gross. Yeah, it's probably really stagnant. Did we say anything about the bear rug? No. Oh, I like that. Different sounds for different footstep falls. Shelves are filled with dusty kitchenware. They look like they could have come from the Middle Age. Well, which one? Do you mean like the Bronze Age? Doesn't seem to be anything useful here. Handwritten note, but not in any language seen before. Symbols do not appear to be in the same written language as the books examined previously in this cabin. Shelf containing several oddities from a bone inside a jar to a cauldron. Though what stands out the most is this thin, empty jar. This brings back memories. Flashback! Spice, jerky, or even a bit of jam. You could even catch yourself a butterfly. Listen here, kiddo. There just isn't anything better equipped through life than a small pocket-sized jar. Ha! That's how I imagine Granddad used to talk. Also, hi, Civ. Welcome in. How would a jar come in handy in a place like this? You never know, but best to keep it in mind. On the shelves are a series of bottles and jars labeled in a strange language. Spilled residue along the edges and sticky marks left on the shelves do not make them inviting to collect. There are jars containing clear liquids lined across the top shelf. Labeled on each jar is a handwritten note in the strange language. On the middle shelf are several odd sacks, or old sacks. One contains a musky beige powder, another a rotten mixture of black and yellow powder, third some brownish grains, and lastly, clumpy brown rocks. There's also a basket containing a rotten twig. Rather old-looking lantern. Inside are blue crystals. How strange. I can't... I wanted to check out the vase, but okay. A dusty bucket. Good for carrying water or loose materials for that matter. Oh, did I look in the barrels? Foul smell comes from the rot towards the bottom. Best to stay away from this one. Probably for the best. Crusty residue around the inside wall. Disgusting. The light of your flashlight manages to reflect a glint coming from a crystal shard in the corner of the inside wall. On one hand, it could be diamonds. On the other hand, it could be a clump of salt and dirt. Probably the latter. Not gonna touch it yet. Okay. Let's see. Odd. To the left of the doorknob is a hole, roughly the size of a cup. And look inside. It's too dark to see. We got a flashlight! Yeah. What do we see with our special eyes? Nothing. The It looks as though there is a wooden bench pressed against the end of the room. Gonna go to this side of the hole. A large portrait of a young lady beside a young teenage girl. Their attire matches the dated aesthetics of this cabin. Kind of cute. Aww! What engine is this? I believe it's RPG Maker MV, but it could be made in MZ, I'm not sure. It's one of the two newer engines. Pushing the door felt no different than pushing on a solid wall. Odd. It doesn't even seem to rock on its hinges. Shit, that thing's solid. Yeah, like, you can do some incredible things with both those engines if you can find the right plugins to make it different. Oh yeah, all original assets. I believe Odie made them himself. Chocolate. There are strange sigil-like etchings scribed across the door. Who could have carved these? Uh-oh. Oh. Did we use the mouse for this? Solution to this lock might be possible with a bit of trial and error. Huh. 2K3 best. They have respect. Oh yeah, like they all look really good. My only nitpick with the sprite is that there's very good contrast everywhere else on it, but the shadows between like the base skin tone and the shadowed skin tone is not that different. They blend in way too much. They need a little more contrast than what's there. Locked. What are you? Big hole in the wall with nothing inside. What could have made it? I don't know, maybe some random Kyle? Sigils glow when touched. Could there be a sequence to them? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I did it! Man, this is making me want to play more of these kind of games again. Oh yeah, like, you're gonna encounter a lot of shit when it comes to RPG Maker games just because the bar for entry is so low. But it's got a copious amount of gems within that makes it worth wading through. Oh, we got a cultist. Hi. Hi. A statue of the cloaked figure stands in the middle of a hexagram, exuding an air of confidence and strength with its overall posture. Held high in its hand is a blue orb. What an unsettling yet somehow calming blue glow. Blue glow, yes, blue glow.
I need to learn what to look for. I already consider myself a master of recognizing shitty horror, but this genre is different. As cruel as it is to say, if you see a game using nothing but base RTP assets, like, there's nothing added to it, nothing new at all, not even like minor modifications to it, don't touch it. It's probably a little shitty asset flip or some kid's first fan game. Again, it's really mean to say that. And I do adore the RTP, but it's just, it has ended up becoming one of the red flags for if an RPG Maker game is going to be bad or not. A game that I adored recently that was made with mostly RTP was Tied Up. And I have already sung its praises enough, but it's a really good game and it mostly uses RPG Maker MV RTP assets. But they have added onto those assets and not just use those base assets and nothing else. They have added in some of their own creation to it to build off of that as a building block. See, we'll touch the statue. The statue feels cold and hard. Good to know it's only a statue and not an actual person in disguise. When unsettling, they'll take the bowl. We must ponder our orb. Obtain crystal orb. And now everything lights up. Oh! Oh shit. Okay. That's actually the plot of One Reason. They only use basic RTP for their first 2 games. And they play with that and it's hilarious. Ah. Oh, the cabin has changed. Sitting on top of a raggedy old bed. Flashlight obtained. And I don't think TheOdie is using a plugin for the flashlight because it's actually very easy to just use an image for that. But he might still be using one, I don't know. Several lugs sit on top of a bed with ashes. Having a light would be nice right about now. Solid but simple wooden chair. Its imperfect edges suggest the craftsmanship was by man and not by machine. Other than that, the straight back and flat seat screams discomfort, though. What an odd room. Anything on top or below the table? Okay. Oh! When did you get there? There are some RTP games, though, that are so absolute dog water that they loop right back around to being good, the same way The Room does. Which that in itself is also kind of mean to say, but it is very true. Gosh. One immediate example is Nightmare of the Snow. It is an absolutely fucking awful game. But it's got some let's see, those are the kind of horror games I live for finding. Well, again, Nightmare of the Snow, it's so bad it's good. Like, it's great. And it's almost as if, like, halfway through, the dev actually ends up making a more compelling story than their main story. Like, you're legitimately kind of sad to leave that section of the game because the rest of it sucks so bad. It's one I've been meaning to play on the channel. See, I'm sitting here covering some Kindle books, listening to the voices. Good. Enjoy. See, is this the same room? Oh shit, we're looping. Strange symbols written across the page. Is this some form of a foreign language? A foreign or ancient language? Hmm. Well, Gray, nothing helpful in this situation. Written in an unfamiliar language. Oh, hey, it's this shelf, yeah. That felt strangely familiar. A young lady with a set of beautiful blonde curls. Looks like she could be about a decade older, yet that does not seem to bother you at all. So we're probably in, like, high school. Because, like, for her to be, like, a decade older and that not bother him in terms of looks, she's probably, like, in her 20s then. Seeing it again, the worn-out cloth and thin layer of dust make the floor seem more inviting. Let's go to the door! Still locked. It's like two voices are coming from behind the door. A cabin? There's no cabin. A cabin in the woods? No. Who told you that story? The voices have stopped. 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 Okay. And that's all there is to that, I think. Can we open the door now? It could be behind the store. No idea! Oh, hey. Where did this chest come from? There's no lock on the chest, but for some reason it's been sealed shut. Perhaps inspecting it from another angle may... Yeah, we may not want to look at it from the back. Small symbols engraved on the front of the chest. So this one's like slightly easier than the door just for the merit of there being fewer. You found brass key. What else is in the box? Symbols are completely gone. What is going on? There is one game I can think of that uses like the RTP base to the engine that was really well done, and that's Black Home. I would recommend getting it when it's on sale because it can go as cheap as like 99 to 69 cents. That's the best time to buy it. Because if I had paid more than that for the game, I probably would have been much less forgiving in my review of it. Because it does have its problems, but it's still a genuinely very good game. The handwriting seems... Oh, no one believes me. Just because my parents were raised here, they think they know everything about this village. The few friends I have think I'm crazy, and how the rest of my class thinks I'm a weirdo. I swear I saw it. It was right there, but then it wasn't. How does that make sense? The moon! It was a full moon that night. But how is that possible? How does a full moon cause an entire cabin to magically appear? I don't know. There was a whole Jackie Chan episode about how that happened to an entire temple. None of this makes sense, and no one will believe me. Fine. I'll go by myself and bring something back. They'll have to believe me then. Actually, is this gonna be the whole same deal, like in that Jackie Chan episode? Because, like, the whole main spiel is that one of the characters in the episode couldn't leave the temple because she was the guardian of it. Unique design of the fireplace hints at the age of this room. And it's the same fireplace as well. This fireplace. Yeah. Why is this happening? And the bed has been replaced by a couple of barrels. So you can see water filled a quarter way up. There's no telling how old the water could be. Gross. Empty. At least there isn't a spider. Oh shit, it's these two again, yeah. See, the room may have changed, but the bookshelf seems to be the same. This time, there seems to be something long and solid inside. What'd we get? For what a reason, there is a force holding you back. Is it fear? Let's see, looking at it a second time, the writing in these books are different from last time. Oh, can we read it? Let's see, no matter how hard you try, you cannot find yourself able to open the bag. Probably could have done with some proofreading on some of the dialogue. Oh! They're just straight up missing a motherfucking door. Where's the door? Oh. We got the bowl back. This orb. Pick it up. Pick it up, nameless character. I've got no choice. Pick it up. What an unusual yet calming blue glow. And I'm guessing the door is going to magically be there now by the power of orb. Yes. Now there is a lantern. It's pretty new, too. We'll wait on that. Is this any different? Same odd language. Oh! Oh, with power of orb, we can read! A gift to you, the orb you've inquired so much. Consider it a family heirloom. Though we may not be by blood, these 2 years have felt to you no further than a daughter of mine. Locked inside holds ancestral powers of my family's seals, both to lock and reveal. Give it a try, my prodigal daughter, for upon my return we have a lot to discover. Happy birthday. Yeah, they really should have had another once-over on the dialogue, have someone else take a glance at it. Perhaps there is more to the orb than a glowing crystal. Can we read these books? No? Why does this look so familiar? I guess we'll touch this now. This orb and the crystal inside somehow be related. Yeah, fuck it, let's go.
Imagine a spiritual link between the two and focus.
Oh!
That's...
Oh, are we in a coma? Do you just not want to look at that and imagine that idea? Is that all there is to it? That's... You don't want to do anything there? I'm gonna call you Jeff. Because we have not been given a name for you. Jeff, you seem oddly okay with the fact that your body is just like right there, dude. Oh! Oh god. Uh... Uh... Oh. Oh, fuck. Um... Uh... Okay. Well, I guess that's the last person to have had the orb.
a dream. Blue crystal orb. You can feel a slight tingle coming from your palm. Orb obtained. We must now go ponder our orbs. Palm feels warm. Can this orb and the crystals be connected? Shit.
Oh, hi! Who the fuck are you? Uh... You look really fucking creepy. Hi.
An enormous portrait of a hideous creature seemed to have appeared.
I think seems would have been more appropriate there.
It's only a portrait, but the realistic details, its gaping mouth and its piercing eyes, make an otherworldly creature feel so real. Its gaze makes it difficult to look away. How unsettling.
Oh. Uh, Hold on, I'm opening another candy bar. Oh shit, it's loose.
There is only an empty void.
Walk through? Sure, why not? I'm not averse to RPG Maker danger. I'm gonna finish my night because despite what my cat may think, me sleeping only 4 hours is not enough. Yeah, go get you some sleep, my dude. Sweet dreams, thank you for popping it if just for a moment. Oh, hi. Oh, that's a cool ass effect. Oh, look at her. She's so cute. She actually kind of reminds me of, the sort of ghost design used in, like, Red Bow and My Big Sister by, Stranger Games. Okay, now we don't have to do that whole deal with, making the lamps light up. We can just do it. I guess that lamp isn't gonna let us do it. We can read this now. Symbols have changed and now it can be read. Do not combine volcanic soot with aluminum and life's elixir. Will explode. Good to know! Life's elixir. Didn't Grampy call that water? Something like this may come in handy. Faint blue glow coming from inside the barrel. Ooh, I like that dithering effect around it. Not exactly a diamond, but not exactly salt either. This crystal is similar to the ones inside those lanterns, but still somewhat different. Could this small orb be connected to this crystal as well? Perhaps focusing on it can unlock some sort of secret. Ah. And I'm betting you that other doorway with like the teacup-sized holes where the orb goes as well. There is something here. Something that is locked away. But finding it will be like searching through a thickening fog. The path forward is unclear. Oh, we're a little orb now. Orb buddy. Fogs seem to have slightly cleared. It is doubtful that this crystal alone could stop it for good, but what if... what with the help of the others? Oh. So now we just gotta get to the other one on the other corner there. Yeah, there you are. So we've got this. Ow! Bright! Shit!
Welcome to your new home. It may not be anything like the city, but a cabin tucked deep in the woods can be rather cozy. I know this is sudden, but as you've already been told, you hold a tremendous amount of power, Abigail. You may not see it now, but under my tutelage, you will see that you alone have the power to bring light back to our people. These are my memories. I had to shatter them to maintain the seal.
Uh-oh.
Please, find all 7.
Crystal shard obtained. You can revisit the memories you've collected by pressing F while equipped with the orb. Heck, we could even unequip the orb. I get the feeling you're like the adoptive mom, aren't ya? Treasure, literally a gem, rewarded to those who dare challenge its guardian. Consisting of 8 long and skinny legs, fangs as sharp as needles, and a red symbol of death imprinted on its back. The creature deters all but the bravest of adventurers. Only the greedy would challenge the creature with no hope but to suffer a long and agonizing death. One moment's hesitation, one false action, and the last few breaths become reserved for regret and humiliation. It is a challenge that lies at the bottom of the barrel. That is a fool's fate. I love how dramatic that is. A fool reserved for the next person. A fun fact, to adults, black widows aren't really that poisonous. I mean, sure, though it could be like a bad reaction, but it's not going to immediately kill you. For children, they're still a danger, absolutely. But black widows themselves, not that bad. Door with a somewhat big hole next to the knob. Your light reveals a bench against the back room. Oh, I guess we have to fit our hand through now? The hole is not large enough. Ah. Ah, you got an idea. See, that note from the pantry room sparks an idea. Oh. What the fuck is this? There's arrows scratched here. Light fire. You don't have the mages light a fire. False. Why does this account slip? But there doesn't seem to be anything to carry in. Perhaps a glass jar would do. We got one over here! Give us the jar. See, I just moved Lady to her new home and she is handling it better the second time. Nice. I'm glad she's handling it nicely. Let's see, volcanic soot is probably a mix of ash and sulfur, but what colors would those be? Well, the musky beige powder I know is fucking sulfur. Organic water or loose materials for that matter. Be red. Volcanic soot with aluminum and life's elixir. Do we just put it in the door? Check the room. Okay. I kind of hate that we can't run. Elixir. Jar with concoction obtained. Let's see. Pardon. There is a gem store not too far from home. Perhaps it can reveal some mystery about this place. Fireplace. Ew. Oh, we can read this book now. Examine the image. There are other pages, we're just not gonna read those? Okay, fine. Cup says hold next to the doorknob. Okay. Place the silver-colored rocks into the jar. Okay. So I was right, I just grabbed them early. Nothing. Perhaps this wasn't the correct mixture. I remember it being like a musky yellow. Sulfur. I guess it would be the black and yellow powder then. We'll probably need the bucket for another puzzle though. It's like something that holds that much, we'd have to use it sometime. See, door with a cup-sized hole. Let's put it in. Alright. Oh shit, dude, you better move. Good job, Jeff. Explosion made the hole large enough to reach in. Impressive. I don't know, should have just made it swing open. Oh, so you got the outhouse part of the house. Explains the bench. We shouldn't stare too deeply into the shitter, lest the shitter stare back into us. Nope! Or more like, would rather not. but pair of flint and steel. Steel looks barely shaven. Nice. Oh, hey, ghost, welcome in. Welcome in, lethargy.
You see us here, boy? Grab one of these dead leaves over there. Cool, huh, kiddo? My great uncle was one of those hardened folks who'd live out in the woods without any electricity or anything. And in his hut, or what he called a cabin, was a big hearth. You see, unlike you and me, his bed was made of hay. He raised a family of horses, and my grandpa would always make fun of him for it, called him the horse's husband. So when we'd visit, he'd have to light the hearth. He'd come with a big armful of hay, hugged up against his chest. And I'd say, "You can't do that. What would the horses eat?" And he'd reply, "Glad you feel that way, because these piles of hay are here from your bed." That wise guy.
Hey, Hex, welcome in. How you doing tonight? Obtain flint and steel. Oh. We can wash our hands. That's weird. Okay, you want us in here now. We are playing currently Caster's Trap, and I am intrigued. We'll just leave the water running for right now. It'll be fine, I'm sure. Let's light a fire. Flint and stone are not enough to light the logs. So we need something from in here to do it. Oh, wait. Volcanic soot, huh? If there's ever a volcano to climb. Hmm. I guess we need tinder. One big wall, nothing inside. What could have made it? Is this door? No. What's in this room? We went in it before. New symbols have suddenly appeared on the door. I don't know. It's another door puzzle. Some of the clues in this cabin. Okay, so that puzzle you're not supposed to just brute force it. It does have an actual, like... That's just saying that we can use salt, I guess, on the... utensils made from iron and copper because they look old. Faded kitchenware. I mean, I guess, do we have to grab some literal shit as tinder? Oh. Crystal shroud on the ground. I mean, I guess on one hand, it's on me for not checking thoroughly enough, but on the other hand, I do still kind of hate that trope. And it's not just in RPG Maker games, but in any game in general that does that. Where it's like, oh, here's this thing, nothing immediate comes to your attention, and you leave and you can wander lost for 30 or so minutes, and then you come, not that I wanted that long, but point being, you come back and it's like, oh, this thing that you did some fucking time ago has let you have this now. It's just like, why not just have it immediately fall out? Like, why make it the player have to wait and go back and think there's nothing else special about it? Memory shard brigade. Let's see what it brings up. Got even more of them this time. Path forward isn't clear. Okay, good, so we don't get like a shit ton of dialogue this time. I heard that pop. Yes, it was my joints. What's nice is that this like little mini game section is very forgiving because the closer you get to a gem, the more the area lights up, so you know when you're getting to one. Two more. And that's the one we had already gotten. That's one we haven't touched yet. I don't believe. Oh no, it is. There we go. Okay, that's one I did get already. Great. I'm gonna have to do the section again over, aren't I? Focus is hazy. Is that a game over, or is it just kicking us out? That one. Get all of them from one side. That's those three down there. That leads there. Yeah, that's what I figured. See, this one we'll get. There's the fog trying to come back in. There we go. Got them all that time. Ouch.
That was incredible. I can't believe you just sealed the block witch in that thing. Will I be doing this next?
Slow down, Abigail. While you may have progressed rather quickly, there is still much for you to learn.
Hey, can you seal a devourer too?
To a certain extent, yes.
Then why don't you just seal every devourer out there?
You know as well as I do how that is very much impossible.
But what about the mirror you showed me?
As convenient as that may sound, it is far too dangerous. They already surpass us when using our own magic. Taking them to a world filled with immeasurable energies could yield disastrous results.
Well, what if magic stopped existing?
Silly question. That will never happen.
But you said it was possible.
Imagine taking away a gift you were born with. No one under any circumstance would give that up.
I don't think it's that important.
I give her like this little kid voice and she's like the same height as her adoptive mom slash mentor. In a time, Abigail, you'll see how truly significant you really are. Ouch. Okay. But what do I do now? I went through the memory hoping it would, like, give me something else to do. Black gunk, foul odor. It's everything to be expected. Hmm? 4 faded symbols glow subtly along the inside walls. Got my spooky books into the Kindle. Aw, yeah. These are completed. Oh, wait, so, like, we don't get a little note in our inventory that tells us which ones we have to look at this toilet every time. Okay. So, like... Pepper? Why would they hide that in the outhouse, though? That makes no damn sense. So we need this one lit up, this one lit up, this one lit up. Hmm. I don't know if it's this one. Maybe? Wait, what? I was just guessing. Magic block faded. A winner is us, I guess. Oh, shit. Uh... We still haven't had an autosave in quite a little while.
Mirror that's been shattered from the center. Much of the shards are scattered on the ground in front of it. Skeleton. Orb, what did you do? I don't even know, Raven. I don't even know. Why is there... There's no avoiding it. It has to be searched. But to search an actual human skeleton, I mean, just pull out your flashlight and shine it around. It'll be fine. Sooner than later, old Grampy won't be around. Don't look so gloom. You've grown to be a fine boy. When things get tough, just remember to keep one foot in front of the other. And above all, have a little bit of courage. Thanks, Grampy. This doubtfully counts, but... Search bones. The bones of the skeleton seamlessly form an overall figure of an undisturbed corpse. However, several items can be seen hidden in the folds and layers of bones. Well, what is it? No amount of counseling will ever make this moment okay. The sound and subtle vibration of the bones grinding against each other are unnerving. Sleep will never be the same. Resting on the center of the ribcage is a knife with a blade no longer than 6 inches. As useful as it may be, carrying a sharp weapon without a proper sheath calls for accidental trouble. Best to leave it alone until it is needed. Moving upward towards the neck is a pendant. On its back is yet again that strange language. Happy birthday. Still attached to the body is the right arm of the despaired corpse. You lift from the forearm, allowing the long, bony fingers to dangle. How discomforting. Wedged between the bones of the wrist is a key attached to a string. Take the key. The key is yanked unstuck, and the fragile arm drops to cushion itself onto the bed. And she's gone. On the dusty crate is a book with pages ripped out. No question where those might have went. Notes scattered across the ground. The writing on the notes is similar to the one hanging in the pantry that prepared the explosion. With enough focus, the language can be read. Please forgive me, I cannot leave you. These words are scribbled across all the pages. Old hollow closet open. What's inside? Several historic dresses that look like they could have come from ancient Rome. If it wasn't for the probable dust mites, this would make a good hiding spot.
Alright, we got another crystal shard. See what this one has for us. Mind your eyes, everyone. Oh, we can't. For some reason, this memory shard will not resonate as the previous ones. Oh, okay. Weird, but alright. Why won't it work? We gotta leave this room, probably. I guess we'll have to go in here then. Oh, that's cute. Hey, Odd Wolf, welcome in. How you doing? Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Just rushed by us. Just several years of bad luck on the ground. Beaten down wardrobe. It looks as though the door was ripped around one of the hinges. How is that possible? I'm glad you're doing good. Yeah, let's root around inside, why not? Inside the closet is a pile of medieval-like dresses, knightly vestures, and other types of womanly clothing. Odd. A large flat lens was tucked away in one of the pockets. It's an almost indistinguishable blue tint to it. Strange lens obtained. Is this a door? Oh. Oh. That's not good. Just paranoid save. This can't be good. Ignore all evil, ignore all evil, ignore all evil. Oh no. Sack feels hard as if molded. Oh wait, it's moved over one. This wasn't here before. I mean, it was just hidden, I think. And we're just going in without a moment's hesitation. Not yet. There's so much to explore. Ah. So we got 8, technically 9 files to save and counting autosave. Okay. Oh, kalimba. A small and hollow wooden box with metal tines along the top. The crate is one of those lanterns, except missing the crystals. Small unlocked chest with an iron combination lock. What will you do? Inspect the box. Number 0. Fine grains. Could this be salt? Dusty old stuffed bear. Adorable. There's a bog witch in that bitch. Hey, Ice Bunno, welcome and hi there. Who the fuck are you? Hello. Hello. What is your name? Oh, hey, we can finally stop being called Jeff. Hi. Oh my, you spoke. You actually spoke to me. Well then. Oh. Well, I guess we're still Jeff then. Oh, we can't save now. Much more extravagancy on yet another door. There doesn't seem to be any way to interact with it. Probably for the best. Oh! Hi again! Oh, so she just kills us. And I guess it's supposed to be like a little smile on her face for having done that. Stay sharp. Maybe we were supposed to ignore her the first time. Hmm. Hello? Hello? What's your name? Ignore her. Will you speak to me? I should not mind if I follow you around then. Stuffed by are adorable. Such intense stare you have. I find it rather lovely. Oh, very crafty. You cannot see the writing, can you? Would you like for me to tell you what is written? Ah, you're lucky I am so kind. It says room before room upstairs. Actually, it says befer room upstairs. This was written by an illiterate ape. Anyway, I can imagine that physical etching on the chest may be an added hint. What do you suppose these three rooms all have in common? Pretty salt. Wait. Am I now soft locked? I can't interact with her again to move past her. Great. Well, that's not good. Knowing how RPG Maker games go, I'm gonna have some of these flags go off before I can go back upstairs. She's staring at the orb, I'm pretty sure.
Very crafty. Can't see the writing, can you? Ignore. This is the fur room and upstairs. Grape. So it's probably in the fucking, in the bear. And rather lovely. Move past. So, I don't know what we're supposed to do. Who is she? I'm thinking she's probably the Bog Witch. Annoying, yes? I have an idea. How about we work together? Ignore her. This is called a caster's memory seal. Very mediocre and far less to me on a normal day. Does that name ring any bells? As nifty as these locks can be, they do come at a price. As the caster dances the air with their funny little hand gestures, so too dances away a part of their memories. However, should the seal break, so returns of said memories. Similarly, the reverse is true. Bring the memories of the caster back to the seal and it will break. They could be objects, letters, or, who knows, even music. My guess is that 3 will do. Did that silent treatment of yours, or silent mind of yours understand all that? Ignore her. Good. Find something precious or of sentimental value to return them here. Such intense stare you have. I find it rather lovely. I hate you with